Recording in progress.
So let me share my screen. Okay. So hello everyone, welcome to the third session. Last session, I think we are discussing about Python versions, history, community. Hope everybody is clear, right? So third session, we'll be discussing more about who are the Python competitors, and also at the same time, we will discuss about how a software company work actually. Why it is important? Because before going into a software company, right, you should know how it functions and how a company work actually. And you are applying for a position, right? So similarly, how many positions are available and how it works. So regarding that, we will discuss today. Okay. So, but before that, okay, so there were few things which I think was not clear, okay, from the last session. So that is PSF and PEP, right? So let me open that one. So I will just give you some additional information, which I think it is helpful. Okay. So this is my third one. So what is PSF? I already told you PSF is the Python Software Foundation. What I remember is, I guess I told you the PSF is now replaced by PEP or something, what I remember. Okay, but that is not actually correct. Okay, so what do you mean by PSF? What do you mean by PEP? What do you mean by steering council? Okay, that I will tell you. Okay, so is PSF now replaced by PEP? No. The Python Software Foundation, which is PSF, who initially was managing all the work related to Python, okay, has not been replaced by PEP. They are completely different things with different roles in the Python ecosystem. Whoever have joined new, okay, here in this session, I will request you to just go through my initial two videos so that you will understand more about what is Python Software Foundation. Okay. PSI, I already told you, I'm just giving just a glimpse of that, like a non-profit organization. It manages the community funding, trademarks, event, everything related to Python. Okay, provides the legal and financial support to Python projects. Suppose whenever any enhancements are coming, any new developments regarding that Python, any new features are coming. So it is giving a financial support, does not directly control the language development, but supports the people who are doing that. Okay, so basically this is a management group of Python, not that technically it is not doing that. Some other people or other uh, 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 community is doing, but PSF is the main foundation of that. Who is doing that? That we will discuss. Okay. So what do you mean by PEP? So if you will go to the python.org website, so there will be some standards are there. PEP 8, PEP 12, something is there written. So what do you mean by PEP? This is Python Enhancement Proposal, a document or a formal proposal to suggest any changes or enhancement to Python. So I will give an example. What do you mean by PEP? Right? Suppose any changes. Suppose that is a Python. Suppose what is the latest version right now? 3.13, I guess. 3.13, right? Suppose you find something, their developers of Python found that there are some key things are missing, or maybe few things are missing, which we need to upgrade it, or maybe we'll enhance it. Some demerits they found. Okay. So they want to enhance it. Okay. So they want to give some kind of updates. So these kind of things directly PSF doesn't do that, because PSF are like management people. They won't do that. So actually, whatever improvements, okay, whatever enhancements you are doing for your further releases, that is documented in a single file or a document, that is a PEP standard. Okay, so who are doing that? Actually, this is created by developers. Okay, so this is reviewed and whether so it's one, suppose developer have created this PEP and they are saying that we need some kind of improvements in the a recent Python version, so we want to release a new one. So that decision, so developers will tell that thing, okay, but finally it will be reviewed and accepted by Python Steering Council. Are you getting my point? Okay. So examples PEP8 style guide for Python code, PEP20 the Zen of Python, PEP57. So those are some kind of documents where Python's improvements are written over there. What exactly it is written, we no need to worry about that. What is written, what and all. But these are some like enhancements for that. Okay. So this will be developers. Suppose 5 or 10 core members are there who are like writing the Python's like how to build the Python's codes and all, right? So then who is managing it actually? That is a steering council is there, which is a small group of senior Python developers, okay, who are the boss of these developers who have created this PEP, who are responsible for guiding the future of the Python programming language. Okay. So now you understood the hierarchy, right? Let me show you in an image format. What is the hierarchy of that? This is the hierarchy. So Python Software Foundation PSF. So this is the foundation. Okay, this is the like management people. Again, under that, there is a technical people are coming like Python Steering Council. Okay, so who are taking the technical decisions elected by the core developers like Python developers. Under that same umbrella, okay, they have the elected by their internal core developers. Okay, and under that, there is a PEP process is nothing but those are the documents. Okay, what kind of improvements they are like they want, they are keeping in a document, and it is reviewed by the Python Steering Council. So PSF's work is just to do other kind of works. Any kind of technical decision, steering councils will do that. Obviously, a final signature will be given by Python Software Foundation at the end. They don't have anything to do with the steering council because those are technical decisions. If they are saying we should not use this parenthesis from the Python next version, okay, that if they have decided that, then PSF will say, okay, whatever you have decided, that is correct. Okay, but suppose now they are organizing a PyCon, right? PyCon 2025 in USA. Usually they organize, but this time they want to organize it in London or maybe California in a different state. That kind of decision PSF will do that. That these council members and PEP persons, developers, they won't decide that. Are you getting my point? Getting my points? Now I guess you guys are clear. Again. Why was it formed? Guide of Van Rossum, I already told you who is the founder of Python, okay, creator of Python, was the main decision making for many years. So he was the only person, he was taking the decision what kind of changes, what he will be doing, right? But he is also, this person also getting old and the Python community also is getting bigger. So what he told that so after 2018, okay, so he stepped down from this role and they have created a steering power, council in 2019. So okay, that like this is the group of the Python senior members, who are like taking decisions whether they should go with their newer changes or not. So they are taking the decisions. What does steering council do? Makes big decisions that they decide which changes or improvements should be made to the language. Approve PEPs. A PEP is a Python enhancement proposal. Okay. Okay. So whenever suppose a building, suppose think of in a village. Okay. Suppose you don't have a road in your village. So first the proposal will come. That proposal will come from whom? That proposal will come from your local member. Like suppose Sarpanch is there, right? Your panchayat is there. Okay. So it will come from that. Okay. We need to build a what? Build a bridge for that. Suppose maybe road for your home, right? So that proposal is called PEPs. Okay. Again, it will be reviewed by the steering council. So your steering council become your MLA, local MLA, right? So you directly you won't go to the maybe your collectors and all, right? So again you will propose and then you will go through your MLA or maybe you will go to some grievance sections or someone, okay, that who will be like approve that okay this your queries are correct and all. Okay. Then finally it is going to the collector, or maybe his final sign he is giving. Okay. So this kind of things, okay, because collector won't directly go to your come to your village, and he won't see that, okay, what kind of things are working, right? He will give you a final signature. Okay, because if every villages have some issues, collector can't go to the each and every village and do the task. Okay, some in between there is a grievance section should be there, who will be helping people to understand their query, and he will approve or reject. Are you getting my point? So maintain the vision. They make sure all decision align with the Python's philosophy, simplicity, readability, etc. What do you mean by that? Python is already a like is a very easy language, right? So whatever your proposal you are giving, okay, it should be actually following the Python's philosophy. What do you mean by Python's philosophy? Python's philosophy means whatever Python language, how the Python language is famous, for what reason is famous, and it is actually famous for its clearer syntax and all. But suppose you have created some proposal which is violating the Python's rule, Python's philosophy. That means those councils can cancel that out, right? A PEP is a Python proposal. Okay, the council reviews and approve this. Elected group. The council has 5 members elected annually by core Python developers. So who have developed this Python language, right? So these core 5 members are there. Okay, people who have right access to Python source code. Okay, the council has 5 members elected annually. Like annually, the core Python developers are there. They have elected this person, like how our all panchayats like giving the votes to make someone like areas MLA, right? Similarly, these junior Python developers, okay, annually they give the vote to elect someone, who will be the council head and who will be the members, right? So they are taking the decision whether we should go with that or not. Okay, now I think it's very clear. Okay. Python Steering Council, a group that now leads and guides the Python language. Okay, replaced because after Guido stepped down, so this group took over major decision chosen each year by trusted code developers of Python. Okay, PSF means it is organization, PEP means a document process or a proposal, Steering Council is the governance body who is governing everything. Okay, so PSF is still active and crucial to the Python ecosystem, but it is not replaced by PEP. Instead, PEP is also a part of PSF of how Python evolves, and Steering Council leads that process. I guess this hierarchy is very clear to make you understand what is this process and all. Okay. And if somebody or some interviewer will ask you why Python is very popular, because it is easy to learn, read, easier syntax, takes very less time to install, write everything. Okay. If you write the same thing in Java and Python, so you can write it very easily. Okay, in Python language. It has huge libraries. I already told you in the first class, it has many libraries. What do you mean by library? If somebody is listening for the first time, please go to the first video. And also, if you don't know, also don't worry. These are not started. Okay, I will come to this library classes and I will explain to you. Massive community support. That means everywhere Python is there. Even ChatGPT, Stack Overflow, Quora, teacher, trainer, developers, everywhere it is a very good community support is there. Versatile means you can do all the things like web development, chat gpt, nlp, backend, everything. I'll just show you the slide. Hope this is clear for everyone. Any questions? I'm just taking a pause, let me know. No questions, guys?
No, sir. No, sir.
Very good, very good. We'll go to the next one. Okay, we will. I will just tell you. Okay, that programming language comparison. Okay, the thing is, I'm just giving you a comparison of all the languages, right? Python. So, who is the biggest competitor of Python? So, Python is a backend language. Okay, so Python have the competitors like Java, JavaScript, Node.js. Are you getting my point? PHP, Go, C, C++, R, Julia, Bash, C Sharp, Scala. So all these languages are there. So now you have joined my Python class. If I will ask a question, why you have not joined the Java class? Why you did not join the Node.js class? Why you did not join a C Sharp or Scala class? Because they are also running something and they have also. But why you chose Python? Because you chose the Python because it has the capability. Once you learn Python, you can go to the data engineering field also. I am a data engineer and I know very well Python. Data science field also. I have worked with data science field, so I have worked all the work with Python. If actually I started my career as a Python developer, that is the biggest advantages of my life, which gave me the financial support and all kind of work I did actually. I did the NLP work, that is chatbots and building chatbots, data science work, data engineering work, machine learning, everything I have worked on because I learned Python. So if somebody is a Java developer, so you cannot use like frequently the data engineering, data science, and machine learning, all these parts. Okay, so there is a cross mark is there, limited support. Okay, so now the recent trend is like AI and machine learning. Yes or no? So data engineering, AI, machine learning. So these are the trending technology, and this is the future. That's the reason Python have a very huge support for that. Okay. So Python is a backend language. What do you mean by backend and frontend? I will explain you. Okay, don't worry. So whoever is for the newly joined, okay, so Python is a backend language. So, but Python is not used for a front end. Python has nothing to do with the front end. So Python has some frameworks. Okay. At the same time, you cannot use the Python language for front end technology. Okay, because front end JavaScript and other languages are front end. Okay. HTML, CSS. Okay, those are front end languages. Okay. So Python is used for automation and script. Gaming development, okay, Python is a scripting language, so gaming developments are not that much used because that's a partial support. The yellow color symbol is partial support, but Java is very good for this C++, Java. Those are game developments. Okay, mobile app development, it is not like that because for app development you have to use some kind of front end technology, which is like Java as the Android. Actually, Android is from Java only, right? So similarly, Python is not directly involved. So you have to learn some React Native, React App. So that kind of things you have to learn. But for DevOps, infrastructure, cloud, AI, machine learning, deep learning, cyber security, okay, and your education teaching, okay, and finance section, big data, Spark, APIs, backend development, blockchain, chat GPT, video audio processing. So Python have all these competitors. Okay, but Python wins here because it is versatile. It is used in this many fields. Okay, so that doesn't mean other languages are bad. It is not saying that. See, even this Python is written in C. Think of that scenario. Python, we are learning Python, but Python is written in C actually. Because suppose I am saying I have to print something. So how Python is understanding what I am trying to tell him to print something. So Python internally using this C language to understand what I'm trying to say, and it just gives me the output. Are you getting my point? So that's the reason in every first semester, we always learn C and C++. Why not Python? Because C++ is the core language. Are you getting my? Without C, you can directly jump to Python. It's okay. But C gives you the core concepts. There are not much libraries are available. Everything you have to write the code, right? But in today's competitive world, so you no need to like spend your time in the writing those. That's the reason all the Spark and also everywhere the libraries are available. So you no need to write query for a long time in C and C++. So C and C++ are very good. R is good. Everything is good. Okay. Node.js is very good for it. Is very secured and it is web framework. So there is there is a Morn is there, right? Morn means your MongoDB, React.js. So there's a very nice technology. Java is an evergreen technology. Okay. Java is a very good language. But again, the problem came, sir, when today's market, machine learning, data science, data engineering, AI. So in that case, Java is not a very good choice for learning all those things. Otherwise, Java is a evergreen language and you cannot ignore Java. 3 million devices are using Java for their work. So It depends what kind of work you are doing. Suppose you are very much interested in a suppose your HDFC Bank website is there. So very secure. Java is actually very secure. Okay, so in that kind of very complex websites, Android developments and all, Java plays a very crucial role. Okay, so hope this is clear. I think you are getting this and you are getting this very well. And what kind of comparison I have done here? Any questions so far? Is it clear?
No, sir.
All clear, right? Okay, so we will go to the next one. Food delivery company structure. Okay, so now we will understand how a software company work, how it operates. Okay, first we'll try to understand. In a software company, there are different fields are there. Are you getting my point? What kind of fields? One is technical fields, another is business, another is leadership. In technical also, there is a front end, back end, database, DevOps, QA. Getting my point? In business, there is a product, sales, marketing, HR, finance. All those sections are there. Similarly, you have a leadership. Getting my point? Now let's understand. Whatever company you are seeing, okay, any company. Okay. So let's understand a company. Suppose this is Google.com, Facebook. Those are companies, right? Very big companies. So somebody has designed this one. Which one? Google.com. This kind of interface someone has built. This one. Who has built it? Who has built it? The front end team has built it. Suppose LinkedIn. Okay. So this interface, who has built it? Built it. So their front end team has built it. Are you getting my point? Okay. So similarly, so the front end team's work is, suppose you are seeing the Zomato app, right? Zomato app, there is a red color interface is coming. Okay. And all the restaurant names are there in one order. So that is the front end team's work, right? What do you mean by backend? Whenever I am typing something in Google, okay, whenever I'm top 10, suppose USA pop singers, okay, so this is giving me all this list. Yes or no? This is giving me all this list, right? So this list, how it is coming? A backend team is there. Whenever someone is typing something, then this coming select top 10 star pop artist from the table name, right? That kind of somebody is managing that backend operations, right? The backend team is doing that. So backend can be Python, Java, anything. That's Google team are using. So if I will type, okay, in which, okay, which backend language Python is, sorry, Google is using. Let's see what it is saying. Python and C++. Okay. Does Google use Python for backend? System level programming. Google's core search and infrastructure system rely on C++ backend development, while Python is used for some backend services. Java and Go are most common in production at scale. Google's internal tech stack, many Google famous tools optimized for language other than Python. So it is not like Google is only built it, like build this Google website is built by using C, C++ or Python. There are Java and Go languages are also being used, right? So similarly, this backend, somebody is managing that. So those backend members are there to handle the backend operations. Okay. Similarly, database. So like whatever data, all the websites data are there, right? All the websites data, like pop singers data, Wikipedia data, live scores data, all those website links, actually it is there in some of the database, somewhere it is there. Whenever you are typing about some, like who are the like top 10 batsmen in cricket. So what it does actually, it sorts those database and it just gives you the result. Are you getting my point? DevOps. What do you mean by DevOps? Suppose some like in your google.com, suppose a new some features came. So do you think whenever a new features of Google come, it will like it will just takes some like 1 minutes of time to fresh and all. Okay, just 1 minutes of time to load and all. No, whenever you are Google people are just updating some new features into the Google website. Okay, so it is just happens in a fraction of second. You just need to refresh the page. Suppose this is okay. Let me move. Suppose in October 2 in India, some Mahatma Gandhi's photo comes, right? Okay, so only for that day. Okay, suppose they want to. So sometimes you see this Google image. Actually, what happens is some kind of graphics comes. Every day it doesn't come. Do you think for doing this kind of work, so they will just take 30 seconds of downtime and all? No, it just happens so perfectly. If you just refresh the page, it will change. Are you getting my point? So that is the work of DevOps. Every time a new changes to Google sites and it comes. Okay, tests quality engineer, suppose whether whatever a new changes is coming. Okay, new changes is coming, because of that changes might google.com site might go down, or maybe it will be that there will be some problem, so that for some reason some of your failures, because of your failures, maybe google.com site is down. So the quality engineers are there, they will make sure whether your product is working or not. Similarly, the business term, your product is there, sales people are there, marketing people are there. What do you mean by HR people? So Google, like who, suppose I want to join Google, how, through whom I will go? Through the HR team only I will go, right? Finance section. So Google is earning in millions, billions. Okay, who is taking care of all the money? Okay, this finance team is taking care of all the money. Similarly, leadership, the CEO, CTO, engineers, all these people are just so. For a software company, not only a software company, even a mechanical company, electrical company, any kind of company. So these kind of things are always there. Okay. Now think, I will give you a simple example. Think of a Pani Puri seller. Okay, he is a single person. Okay. So what is the front end for him? His front end is his basket where he puts all the pani puris and all. Okay, we see like a very big basket is there where white color one, so all the pani puris are there. So that is the front end for him. What do you mean by back end? He is the back end person. So he is the front end person and he is the back end person also, because he has made that pani puri. Okay. During the night time or maybe morning time, he has prepared it. Database, even he is also taking care of the database. Why? How he is taking care of the database? Because that basket he is taking, okay, that thaili what he is bringing, that is his database, because he is keeping all his panipuri into that place, right? DevOps quality engineer. So whether this panipuri is very tasty or not, she actually tests it first, right? Before giving it to customer, first he checks whether it has salts or not, whether it is tasty or not, whether it is lack of salt or not. So he tests it, right? Product. So he's the product guy. He's the sales guy, because he only says that okay, tomorrow you should come. So we are giving some kind of discounts. Marketing. He is the marketing, as he is the only person, right? He is the HR. Probably he has now become the bigger pani puri seller. So he have a very big stall. Now a new person will come. So new person, even he will hire. Who is the finance guy? He is the finance guy only, because we are, after eating pani puri, we are just giving the money to that pani puri seller. So he keeps it. And he is the CEO also, because he is the head of his pani puri stall. And are you getting my point? So this is the, so he is doing all those things. Why? Because he is earning 30,000 or 20,000 per month. So he will, if he will keep all these persons only for 30,000, then how much he will earn? So when the company becomes big, So these teams also become big. Yes or no? Now I am making a, suppose I am making a software company. I am building a software company or like a startup company. So first, actually, I cannot hire this many people. First, I will hire the front-end people. If I am a back-end developer, I will do the back-end. I have seen the many startup guys, what they have done. So they are full stack developers. So they know front-end, back-end, database, DevOps, and quality assurance, right? So even I am also front-end developer. I know front-end, I know back-end, I know database, I know DevOps, so I know quality. And I just need another business folks. So he knows product, he knows sales, he knows marketing, and he's also HR also. Okay. So two persons. And another person is he have just kept for finance, a chartered accountant. Okay. And that business guy is also a CEO or CTO of the company. So who is starting a new company? Only three-person is required. One is a full stack developer. Another is the who is the CEO of the guy, like CEO of the company, right? And third one is the chartered accountant. Even by taking three persons also, they can build a company. When the company will grow, they can add more people. Are you getting my point? How a company works and how a company operates. So you are now studying Python because to fulfill this role. Which role? This backend role. And this front-end, back-end, database, DevOps, quality assurance, this thing belongs to a MCA guy or maybe BTech guy. Okay. In Karnataka, and B guy, bachelor in engineering. So these guys are handling that. Business guys like those are MBA people, BBA people, right? So who are done MBA, so they are like product heads, sales heads, marketing head, HR heads, finance head, right? CEO, CTO, all are MBA people. So actually, all these operations done by three kind of professions. One is MBA, another is BTech MCA, another is your chartered accountant. These three people actually togetherly like they are collaboratively working to build a company. Any questions? That's it for today. So I think let's see what we have taught. So Python competitors, how a software company work, why Python is extremely popular, and what is the difference between PSF and PEP. Let me stop sharing and stop recording.